Yeah, right. Like if I ever started a stream when it was posted. You know, fun fact. Quite some time ago, I did have one guy who started literally growling at me for not starting when it was supposed to start, ignoring the two little things. First, this is still not my main occupation and I'm not getting paid for it. And two, unfortunately, pretty much coming from fact number one. Number two is that I have existence outside these streams, and sometimes shit doesn't quite come through as I want them to be. Anyways, how's life? I kind of have a brilliant idea. How about the remainder of my subscribers just sign up for a membership? In that case, I could quit my job and be perfectly on time every day. But I guess it's a beautiful long shot, considering that the last time I hosted a even loudly announced theoretical poll whether people would actually, go for a more expensive membership to, keep me afloat whilst doing this full time, resulted in a mass exodus of, 4 people. The other three was closed accounts, but still, we went 7 subscribers down on the dot. Wow, that was interesting. So that girl is supposed to be dying, and we just saw her taking place on that mattress. Not so much dying on that. Whatever.
The sanctuary of Asclepios, god of medicine. I'd rather trust a physician than a god to heal me.
Greetings, young one. Come to offer Asclepios a sacrifice?
No, but I'm searching for a Spartan mother who may have.
The great goddess Ira guides many mothers to the sacred place. Surely I'm too feeble to remember them all.
What are these stone slabs for?
These are records. We document all who pass through, their illnesses.
Have they ever heard pen and paper?
So that the glory of Asclepios can be celebrated.
Existing?
Then I don't need your memory. I just need to find the right stone.
Yes, of course. That's very wise indeed. If only I had the time to help you.
Listen, I'm not here to hurt you.
Yet.
Just looking for my mater.
It's Chrysis. She's got every priest in the sanctuary under her thumb, and she'll squash anyone who feeds information to the Eagle Bearer.
Then don't tell me anything. Just bring me to the stone that can.
Follow me then. Quickly. We must be discreet.
Yeah.
Way.
I'm walking around in an all gold armor.
This way.
Very discreet.
Over here. If anyone is watching, they'll have my head.
What kind of sanctuary isn't safe for its priests?
Times have changed, Eagle Bearer.
Yeah. So did the speed. Can we move a little faster? Hey, just. Yeah. I did beat Valhalla a long time ago.
I remember this tale. Written during the time of the great Elot revolt. You would have been only a child.
I don't need the history, just the details.
It tells the tale of a woman with worms in her throat. Asclepios took off her head so we could remove them. And reattach
Yeah,
them to
right.
his meat.
Definitely not the right one. I wonder what Hippocrates would think of these treatments.
Hippocrates is a fine healer. Showed so much promise.
Showed? He's healing the sick right now.
He puts too much faith in his hands and not enough in the gods.
Oh
When it comes
boy.
to life and death, I prefer hands. Are all the testimonies so outrageous?
Writers today, Thucydides, Euripides, the petulant Aristophanes, all of them try for realism. But what really inspires is greatness, magic, God.
Yeah. It's fine to agree that it was false advertising, but just two things.
This will
For both, you can scroll back to the beginning of the stream. I rather repeat myself on that one.
Him clean, and Eureka! A man's best friend indeed.
This is hopeless.
These stories give people hope.
Wow, this chatter in the background is annoying.
Mine. Tell me about Chrysis.
A very powerful, dangerous woman. But it was not always so. She was abandoned here as a child and taken in by the priests, taught the ways of the gods. She learned very quickly, was very strong-willed, and before too long, it was the priests who listened to her. She was loved, but there's an anger in her heart that could not be soothed. So,
And what about this one? Let me guess. It tells the tale of a blind woman who had her eyes licked by snakes.
it reads of Sparta. Came here with child, sought pity from the gods.
Why is most of it scratched out?
Oh, I'll just tell you. I know this one by heart. The Spartan woman arrived filthy and bleeding from her travels. We cared for her, gave her food, a bath, and she left. Where she went, I do not know. The child could not be saved.
Who does know where she went?
We've been spotted. Meet me later, near the olive tree of Heracles, at the entrance of the sanctuary. I may have something for you.
And what do we have here? A priest and a mercenary out for a friendly stroll?
May
Definitely.
the gods be with you, Plistos. I was just...
Both chatting about so fervently. My
She is
parents.
just. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. I need to put a different sound effect on that one because just oh, a little too rough. Hmm.
The good priest here was teaching me how to heal sword wounds.
Yes, sword wounds.
Oh, really? And what is the treatment for sword wounds according to Timoxenos here?
Dogs.
What about them?
You use dogs to lick the wounds clean.
Very good. Don't give away all our tricks, Timoxenos.
That's not a trick. We're getting infected like no time.
No, no, of course not.
But if it
If you'll
made
excuse
you
me,
jump,
I have much to
imagine
attend to.
me. I have these on.
Now please, leave the sanctuary.
Oh boy. But still, thank you very much. Yay! Going this one. See what I'm doing, Fëanor? See? I'm synchronizing. Looks like I might just have to go and like the stream myself. Oh boy. I miss the old days. And they weren't too long ago. Most of the live streams never stopped
That
under
old priest hiding by the tree.
11, 12 likes.
The tree of Iraklis. I'm not sure if it's loved more for its legend or its olives. Now, where is that priest?
Depends.
I thank you for your discretion, Eagle Bearer. Chrysis has many eyes and ears.
I like you
for
heard it a
this
couple of
child.
times. I
What
don't
else can you
think
tell me about the Spartan woman and child?
The woman
Move fan
left the
actually
child's
did
blood
hear
behind.
it.
We tried to return it, but it was too painful a memory for her.
Where did she go? What happened to the child?
So Chrysis was right. You knew the rules, Timoxenos. You will suffer her wrath.
Please, Tos. Please.
Get behind me, priest. I'll deal with these two.
Hmm. I'm gonna read the chat in a moment. Okay, there's just some random mercenary not giving a fat sauce about us. Cool. That's a bloody good question. I think it's a year and a half now since I'm doing YouTube only. But before that, I've been Facebook Live, Mixer, D-Live, Twitch, obviously, and Kick.com for a little while, but I never really got anywhere with it. Oh, let's get killed. Yeah. Man, I can't even scratch the guy. Ooh. Yep. That was way out of my league. But I had to try. Just for the fun of it. I know. I shouldn't be complaining about the progress I've made in such a short span of time. Jessica, you never cease to amaze me. Jesus Christ. Holy sh... Whoa. Not this time. What the hell? Hmm. It seems like one of the RGB hubs is not exactly working right. Oh, come on now. What was the line about? I don't have a mercenary nearby. Well, I kinda slept for a pretty long time compared to what I usually get, so it wasn't too bad. I'm kinda conflicted right now because I've been to a different venue, same company, and they would take me over, but the decision would be entirely up to my current head chef. And these two, I mean, the head chef I talked to and mine happen to be friends. Now, as much as I would love to leave this shithole behind, it makes me itch a little that these two are actually, knowing each other close. Oh, level 78. I wonder why I got my ass kicked. Hmm. No, definitely cheer me up. Holy crap. Just for the record, I mean, it may not sound much to some, but your tip literally covered my travel expenses for the next 3 weeks. So, yeah, uh, it helps a lot, especially since I still have about uh, around £2,900 hanging in the air that needs to be paid off. Yeah, that's something I didn't see coming, and it's boy oh I got one. I don't know if I'm gonna play Modern Warfare 3. Uh, I had my fill with Modern Warfare 2, to be honest. And it's certainly not in the books to buy yet another Call of Duty game anytime soon. Or any game for that matter. As I said before, I got a lot of things I need to pay off, and it's just not the time for it.
If you're here for your purification bath, you'll have to come back another time.
I'm here for information.
In that case, you can go straight to Hades.
I need to know about a Spartan woman who came through here many years ago.
Did that eagle of yours shit in your ears? I'm under strict orders not to talk to any mercenaries, especially not about Spartan women or injured babies.
Hmm. Like would be a strong word in the same sentence with Call of Duty. Depends on the match. Because if SBM just starts screwing me over, in that case, I definitely do not like shooter games. I have to get beaten continuously for about 10-15 games in order to SBM and put me in the right bracket. So, yeah. Even if I do buy Modern Warfare 3, that's gonna be like maybe once a week or bi-weekly one stream because I'm really not into battle passes anymore. I ended up with the same thing this time round like I did with the 2019 Modern Warfare. After 3 seasons, you just don't care. I mean, they turned the whole thing into Fortnite with those ridiculous skins, and I'm still a fan of the 2019 version. Hell, I could even quickscope in that one. I never managed to put together a build in Modern Warfare 2 that actually worked the same way and was effective the same way because things weren't exactly
I never mentioned a baby.
up to
Think you're
scratch.
so smart? Many women pass through with babies. Now leave me. I have my own problems to deal with.
Maybe I can help you.
Snakes!
Snakes.
They're everywhere! Must have escaped from the Tholos. We keep them for treatments, but they invaded the bathhouse.
The snakes killed someone?
A patient was purifying himself when they slithered in. Turns out he's terrified of snakes. Fell over dead. Now the snakes have made him their home.
What
Made
if I took
him?
care of your snake problem? Would you talk to me then?
Oh, most definitely. The purification bath is crucial in the path towards healing.
Yeah, taking a shower is definitely crucial.
I'll take care of your snake problem. Then you'll tell me what I need to know.
I have a very technical question to ask of you guys. Did the fact that the stream was posted well prior its start help you find the whole thing? Or you would have popped in anyway? The reason why I'm asking is that if it does help you have more people on stream, then I'm more than happy to come up with a rough schedule. I'm still not saying that I can and will start exactly at the time when the stream should be starting. Simply can't plan everything to the minute. Sure, if it's my day off, in that case, not a problem. The other side of the same coin is I work in hospitality. There's literally no guarantee what time I'm going to finish and which train I'm gonna catch and get home. Still have to have something to eat before I sit down for another 2.5 hours. Sweet. Well, well. In that case, I'll try to come up with something. Hey, Rafanor, I thought you were already on the chat. Or you just popped in for the false advertising note. That being said, if you guys are already on my Discord server, I think it's much better if you just message me that if the stream is late. I'm gonna definitely see that. And I can give you a heads up what time it's actually going to start. Either way.
And? Is the bathhouse free of snakes?
I carved up every single one of those slimy malakes.
My babies! What have you done to my babies?
Your snakes
Oh.
infested my bathhouse. A sick man is dead because of them.
You did this!
Good snakes are dead snakes.
You'll pay for this! I curse you.
Yeah.
Well, what?
I took care of the snakes. Now you're going to tell me about the Spartan woman and the baby.
I actually don't know anything. It was before my time. The man who does know is Mivan, but he won't tell you. He won't tell anyone anything.
I'm gonna make him stop laughing. Hey, that was the snake guy. Wow. This is like the first place ever where I can annihilate civilians without actually getting into too much trouble with it. Anyhow, back to the original subject. I can come up with some sort of schedule with approximate starting times for about a week and a half ahead. So I hope that's enough of a heads up for anyone to pick your favorites. Oh, you don't even need that much in Mirage. That game is a joke when it comes to guards and such. Plus, everyone in the city is a goddamn snitch. It's literally unity all over. After a while, it really started to rile me up that I couldn't even fart on the streets of Baghdad without everyone, literally everyone screaming for the guards. And just, nah. Here's the fun that even if you must assassinate someone in public, you have to spend the next 10 minutes looking for reward posters so you get the guards off your back. It's just, nah. Not funny.
To be careful not to get spotted.
Die quickly!
Yeah. Yeah, you must not be too far from the end. I think the whole game, if you really push it, is less than 16 hours. I've spent about 20 with it, but that was only because I kept getting lost in buildings thanks to the not so bright compass they included.
Guards! They're dead. And you must be Midon.
He doesn't speak.
So I've heard. I'm here to find out why.
Chrysis did this to him.
I thought he did this to himself.
To prove his loyalty to her.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Midon is a caring, generous man.
I want
And every
answers from
single
him.
woman in Greece sounds exactly the
Tell
same.
me about the Spartan woman and her baby.
He can only answer yes or no.
The Spartan woman, was her name Myrine? They said she had a baby with her. Was it hers?
The baby was close to death when they arrived. Midon prayed for its life.
You saved the child. No.
He did everything he could, but the baby was badly wounded.
Did she tell you where she was going? I know why Chrysis made you cut out your tongue. The night my mater brought my brother here, you and your priests left him for dead. And Chrysis didn't like you telling the story.
That's not what happened!
What do you know? You're too young to have been there.
He told me the story many times before that witch stole his voice. He tried to save the baby, did everything he could.
Oh. Good story. But it's not true.
I don't believe you. Dead? How can my baby be dead?
I don't know what to tell you. You were lucky he survived as long as he did. That fall was devastating.
My baby! My baby!
Listen, there's nothing we can do for you anymore. You'd best be on your way. Ray is here.
They're gone. They're both gone. He wept for that Spartan woman so far from home. Her baby barely recognizable, hardly breathing.
Tell me, please. I need to know.
Not even Apollo could save the child. Midon told me how the Spartan woman wept, held the baby in her arms, sang to him, before finally leaving him to the gods.
Chrysis took the baby, didn't she? And she made you cut out your tongue to hide the truth. Where is Chrysis?
There is an altar where people offer their sick babies to be healed. This is where she took the child. Find it near the statue of Apollo Maleatas.
At least it's killing me.
people come to this sanctuary to heal. But I come here and find people dying without hope, priests without tongues, and babies left with an insane woman. My mother was a fool to trust any of you. I'm going to find Chrysis, and she's going to pay for what she's done.
Hush, my child. May Ira bless our sacred family.
So Chrysis is the key to finding my mother. Must find this altar of Apollo.
Where did that guy come from? Oh, it has a bear. Not exactly a world-class act, always fighting on the roof, but none of the animals can follow you up there, so that's your best option. Come on, dude. There's the guy who went into the first freaking doorway after the first arrow. Bingo. Low on arrows. Right. I think I already turned on the auto crafting. What's the problem? Yeah, if I pick a fight with mercenaries on my level, it's not too bad. When I piss off a mercenary that's literally twice my level, well, nearly twice. Oh, in that case, I'm in the shit. Really? Here comes the other one. Nah, I don't think I will. Die, freaking miss. Works every time. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Hey, through the bloody window. Man, that's a hole that can fit a freaking elephant, and she just keeps jumping around it.
Away! There is the altar of Apollo Maleatas. There's the statue of Apollo, and a warning. Must be getting close.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the kid again. Although I wonder if I could kill Chrysis if I didn't.
All you cultists will die here.
Nah, come on then. Of course I do.
Killing seems to run in your bloodline, oh mighty eagle bearer.
Don't you dare speak of my family, Snake.
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Mirini had 2 children. But here you are. My family is complete.
You let my mother believe her baby was dead.
But he was. Oh, how she wept when his little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of him. Placed him on this very altar. Screamed for the gods to spare his life. And they listened.
Yeah, right.
What did you do with my brother?
I saved his life. By teaching him to suffer. To know pain so well that he would learn to welcome it like an old friend. And now he will teach all of the Greek world to know that pain.
You tortured him? He was just a baby!
I taught him to survive. This world is cruel. It demands strength or death. So I gave him strength.
I'll run my spear through your throat for the pain you've caused.
This world is pain. I gave Demos strength to cope. Your mother was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar. I am more a mother to her child than she will ever be. I can be a mother to you too, Eagle Bearer.
This goes beyond my
Hard
family.
pass.
You and your cult are going to destroy the Greek world. You bring nothing but suffering.
You talk of suffering, and yet you come drenched in blood and threaten my life. You are a killer, just like your brother. Here, let me show you. My child!
This baby is yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring a gift to Ira so that he might be protected.
Chrysis lit the temple on fire with the boy and me inside.
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. She does what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? She left your baby
Yeah.
to burn alive.
And you saved him. God's bless you, Eagle Bearer. Sleep now, sweet child. Mater is here.
I'm not sure saving
This
my baby
scene
was the right
never
thing to do.
ceases to
Chrysis's reign
amaze
of
me.
terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Mirini believes my brother
Thinking
died
that
long ago.
people were so
I can't let Chrysis walk.
blindly willing to believe
kill
anything
that
they were
malaka.
told. It's just beyond me. Right. You think that after this much time in the game, I would know exactly where to go for the next bit? I don't. You know, if I put my keys down somewhere 5 minutes later, don't ask me where they are. I'm gonna have a quick look at the latest poll I posted. Ooh. Okay. Looks like the next PC I'm gonna build, it will be based on Intel. Okay, it's just 4 votes, yeah, but there's only 1 vote for AMD. Oh boy. Should money allow, I have 3 in mind. I want to replace the streaming rig so I can use that for editing alone. I also want to get one together for just simulators. And I also want to build one for my brother, because he desperately needs some decent gear. Because the gaming laptop I gave him years and years ago is slowly starting to show its age. Yeah. If I wasn't so obsessed with water cooling, things would be much, much cheaper. What on earth is going on here? Well, it's not like an official place I can lose. Whatever.
Time for a ride. Move. Yeah.
Misterios, please help, I'll do anything.
Anything.
Please help me.
She looks exactly like the woman
Calm
with the
down.
kid.
Tell me what happened.
Raiders in the forest. My husband, he tried to fight them off.
If your husband is facing the bandits alone, he won't have long to live.
Please, I have a child. You have to help us.
We know.
I will find your husband and the bandits.
After you saved that child I knew, can't help but do the right thing, can you?
Chrysis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to Ira's greatest priestess. He died willingly. With him gone, I have room for one more on my council. It isn't too late to join us.
This stops now, Chrysis! Today you die for what you did to my family. I will avenge my brother.
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child. You could have joined me, messenger. We could have ruled the world together. That would be my plan.
You fucking snake! I am not your child. I will find my mother, and we will be together again. I will make this right. This is for my mother, and every family you destroyed.
Oops. Something got on his in her throat. Pamphlets of the Immortal and trying to see if there's any better about that. Hmm. Oh, the irony. Hmm. Right. What's next?
Let's move!
Oh. Sweet. Pay bounties. Ha 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 ha. Not a chance.
Come on.
I wonder, was it a mercenary or actual bandits? Someone tried to shoot me. Are we there yet? You know, it's a big problem for me. Completely unrelated, but it just popped into my mind. So my biggest problem is that I have too big of a heart. And I try to help people even if most of them don't exactly deserve it.
I need to be on my guard.
So this guy posts a tweet that his GPU died in his PC, and yeah, so he hasn't been too kind lately. But still, I offer some help, and before I know it, guess who goes live on Kick? So I'm guessing that GPU wasn't so dead after all. But not even any reaction to me offering a GPU free of charge, so we can continue. Funny how quickly people change. You know, I never... That's not true. I think I used that teleport thing maybe twice throughout the entire story. It just felt so weird. I'm still a huge fan of chain assassinations in Valhalla. Those actually looked good. This one is just they try to somehow mix a 12th century Baghdad with some hyper futuristic Matrix level crap. I didn't quite know what to think of that.
Could help me find my mother. I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts. I'm looking for Anthusa. Is she here?
Wouldn't I like to know? Sunrise, sunset, I save my drachmi for the taste of the divine. The Terra are hard to come by.
So you haven't seen them?
Not with a monger's army on the loose. The Terra won't tolerate that.
This is a restricted area.
Let's hope no one notices me here. Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you?
Oh yeah.
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
If the Etera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can show their way around the gods too.
Corinth, the city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else.
That's still one hell of a line. Well, it's not even a joke. In Athens, they pretty much did everything, each other included. So I would take that guy as, you know, someone who plays for both parties, if you know what I mean.
Ah, a customer.
Hmm. Interesting. Maybe I remember wrong, but I
May
think
the blessings of Hermes go with you.
I should be able to
How can I help you? If I can help you again, let me know.
upgrade those engravings as well. Ah, Mirage is a Valhalla DLC based on Unity. If you think about it, in Unity it was the same problem. In order to generate money without you breaking your own balls, you had to buy properties. For those properties to make decent money, you had to upgrade them. But you never had the money to upgrade them or even buy them in the first place. And Mirage is the same thing. You kill someone, you find 1 coin on them. You go to a chest, you are lucky if you find 3 of them in that chest. Then you go to the auction to buy the goddamn hairpin, and you spend on the dot at least 500. It's just... They expect you to pickpocket the entire city constantly if you want money. Bit of a joke, really. I never even tried to buy anything in the game because it was just pointless. I literally started and finished with the same weapons. To be frank, there's not much you can spend your money on in the first place. I mean, upgrades, yeah, you got 3 levels of upgrades on your weapons, and that's it. It's just a weak attempt to milk money out of the people. That being said, once I shut the stream down, I have to cancel my Ubisoft Plus subscription. I do not want them to charge me one more time. £13.50 was perfectly enough of a price for Mirage. It's not worth more than that. Nice. Really, bro? Really?
Who were they? And why were they looking for the Etera?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
Thieves are here and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the Munger's men in Corinth.
I'll keep my guard up.
He craves money, Misthios.
Not only that, but power. Once he smells it on you, you're a gunner.
So the Monger is a Corinthian criminal?
Master of the underground markets.
Hmm.
He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Etera. For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Etera, then you know of Anthusha. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere. Though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pireni, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
That kind of defeats the object. Now this is quite the view. Things like this is why I liked Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. Well, mostly Forbidden West, you fly a little bit more in that. Just enjoying the view, cruising above it all.
I should be extra careful in this
Yeah,
area.
yeah. I'm not quite bothering myself clearing of these places. But I'm done with the campaign again. Well, in that case, I'm gonna do every corner of the map.
No, it won't be, I'm sure of it.
Then, so Kassandra has finally found us. You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusha.
We saw you help the worshippers at the temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend. Hear that, Icarus? Her sight's as good as yours. Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe!
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusha you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Kassandra and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
Hmm. I wonder. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately. Baby dies no matter what.
I guess that will be all right. Who knows what I'll get into? Yes! Just make sure you're extra careful.
We need to move inside, Kassandra. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come? As long as you're quiet.
Baby, quiet. That's not happening.
To what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta, a runaway, long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about Tokyo?
Yeah, well, Marcus
I
raised
see.
her, but not.
There will be time to
You know.
respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Kassandra.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
From what the worshippers say, he's someone I should watch out for.
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd been more vigilant. My eyes are wide open.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Etera?
Killing. We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far. I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are suffering too.
More Monger trouble?
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With a drachmi, he makes smuggling, weapons mostly, which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo, all of it. We'll let chaos take care of the rest.
What about some pyramids?
Then the warehouse will be cinders.
So you're here to help us, Misthios? You don't look like a Monger spy.
I'm more the in-your-face type. You have a Monger problem, Damalis?
In your face.
One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now He's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
He's gotten you scared.
He asks me questions I don't know the answers to about our drachmi. Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in. As though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this. So he can go after them next?
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers. I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like it or not.
Running the usual rounds. It would be better if I didn't know exactly what's gonna play out. Anyhow. Might just wrap this one up and call it a night. I'm gonna have a short but eventful morning shift.
Off we go now.
Oops. Yeah, that's more like to.
Kassandra, it's me. Good, you found me.
Shh! What are you doing here?
I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to help.
Yeah, well, ideally I would have started at 11, but it was 11 by the time I got on the train, so yeah, so much about the false advertising. Oh, thank you, and for the tip as well, and you too have a good one. Tomorrow's Elden Ring stream will more or less start on time, so yeah, pop in if you can.
Fine. But you have to do as I say. No games.
I know that already, because you never let me have any fun.
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself. He's weird, but maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land, I think he said.
Well, that's something. What else?
Oh, he said their name. Vinomenes. Wonder who that is.
Good to know. Thank you, Phoebe the spy.
Not bad, huh?
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and see what you can find in his house while I distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I know you?
No, but I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're meeting someone tonight, aren't you?
Big farm.
Thea's goat farm.
A goat farm? You'll find no goats at Thea's.
Oh,
Wait! Thief! Thieves!
I screwed up.
Guards! Get them!
Okay, well, that's an interesting turn of events. Wasn't paying attention to the answers there. I mean, killing the guy works as well, but...
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
You're going to Fair's pig farm. And meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about Damalis. And as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt Damalis or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell Damalis I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Here, old man.
Oh, better this way.
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring Damalis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't know, but I'll find out.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Mallis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow. You're a good thief. Place to bring the
I
Mallis.
wouldn't encourage.
Prison? I should find out.
restricted
No
area.
trouble if I'm spotted here.
But how am I supposed to investigate if it's crawling with soldiers?
This must be the place described in the letter. Anybody home?
Victory! What's going on over there? You won't get away! Oh shit! Someone go! Help me! Now you're...
It's blood. Lots of it. Chains? Oil? This can't be what I think it is. My luck.
It certainly is.
What is this?
Quite
A lock of hair. Smells familiar.
the wall decoration.
Gotcha! All right, you little shit. Who sent you?
What are you doing here? I wanted to help.
Give her here.
Leave, Phoebe, now. Don't take another step.
You're brave coming here. You want a whipping? The monger would love to take you on.
He'd rot in the underworld for that.
Prude, this is Corinthia. Anything goes in this Kassandron, and the monger will be satiated.
You're as sick as he is, worm.
Whether they like it or not, any victim he likes gets his special treatment. I'll tell him you volunteer.
You'll get my special treatment right now. I'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah. Maximum capacity. That's the other chick. I'm not gonna do that just now.
Kassandra, your little friend beat you back.
You made it.
And fast. I know all the shortcuts now. I'm sorry, Kassandra.
It's all right. You had good intentions.
I thought I could sneak in, like before.
I'm glad you didn't. Especially with what I found there.
What happened to you?
I just left the monger's Kassandron, if you can believe it. And it's where you were headed.
No.
It's true. Your client was being forced to take you there. And we found these.
What does
this mean?
It means the monger got to him. He does have his hand in everything.
At least
Literally,
I know how to deal
yeah.
with him now that I know what he's after.
He'll leave you alone now. He gave me his word.
So, we really can trust you, can't we?
We're not all so easily blackmailed.
Yep. And that's the end of it. I'll be back with another round of Elden Ring tomorrow evening. Until then, wish you the very best, and as always, be cool and keep on playing. I'm catapulting from the hot seat. Till next time. Peace.
Icaros!